video. I have some. I didn't get all of them. Hold on.
All right, what's good? It's KD36. We got memba here from We Got Game. Of course, if you like the content, subscribe. Just gotta do that call to action for you real quick. But we're here to talk about some Street Fighter Five.
Yeah, that's right. That one game that people were excited about, and then they started to hate it, and now they're kind of excited again. I guess I'm not really, but like
Are you
kind of.
are you are you not though? But
It's 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 like it's like 60-40. I'm 60% not excited, 40% kind of
I
excited.
swear, like the way my body feels right now, I feel like it's on a 2080, fam. Like I feel like it's harder to just move thinking about talking about this game. But it's it's not that really that I hate the game. It's just like it's a combination of things. I think like the first thing, Dragon Ball Fighters and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle are looking really good. And I'm pretty sure when those games launch, they're gonna have the content that I want in there like right off the bat. I'm gonna get the whole game right off the bat. Unlike with the Street Fighter Five launch, the game was mega incomplete. We didn't even have arcade mode. It just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths. But there's some people that don't understand that. They're just like, be grateful. Capcom's been working hard. They're adding this new content. And it's just like, okay, cool beans, but like you don't get a second chance to leave a first impression. Yeah, sure, I'll still be here playing the game, but what about those casuals that Capcom wanted so much? Like, doesn't matter how much you fix the game, they're probably not coming around to it. I don't even know why they want. Well, they want the sale, but if they're looking for dedicated fans, they're not gonna get that. They're gonna play the game for like a couple days, and then they're gonna drop the game. But
Yeah.
yeah, like Street Fighter Five Arcade Edition. I'm pretty sure the dedicated fans will probably run out and buy it again, but the casuals, I'm pretty sure it's too late to grab
No.
them. Like they were already making jokes about stuff like this. Capcom said there wouldn't be another version of Street Fighter Five, and we're getting another. So the jokes about Capcom will continue. And since I already own the game, I don't really have that much to be excited about because even though they're adding all this new content, I still have to grind up fight money and stuff to get the characters and stuff. Like the people who buy the arcade edition will be excited because they get all the season 1 and 2 characters. Do they get all the stages too?
That was not included
Okay.
in the upgrade. No.
Okay. Well, yeah, they still gotta buy the freaking stages, and we're gonna have another season of characters that we're gonna have to buy with fight money. And I'm just not gonna have the time. Dragon Ball Fighters is gonna be right around the corner. The open beta is gonna be out, and the game's gonna be out the next month. And then there's no telling when Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is gonna come out. So like playing Street Fighter Five is really like the last thing on my mind at the moment. But we're here to go over this news from Arcade Edition that Vesper got. Not the stuff from the trailer. I already talked about that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, we both watched Vesper's video, but I forgot about a lot of the stuff.
There's a lot. Well, not. I shouldn't say there's a lot. Well, there is kind of a bit. I'm about to post all of this in the chat. All these ghetto screenshots I took. So I couldn't find the source of where he got these images anywhere, which makes me upset. But that's okay. 'Cause, So first of all, let's talk about the UI that they're going for
It
with
looks like
Street
they
with
just made everything gold.
That's pretty much it. That's
Yeah,
pretty much
like
what they did with the UI. And let me just tell you, if the first thing, so since they're re-releasing this game
yeah,
on disc for either people that may have not been able to, you know, get all the DLC characters for whatever reason, or for people that
skipped out on the game the
or
first
for people
time.
for people that skipped out on the game the very first time. Since this is technically a new game, I I guess it's just an easier way of saying it. Since it's a new game, and the casuals are gonna pick up the game, the first thing they're gonna see is obviously if you're buying on PS4, the first thing you're gonna see is the box art. The box art looks like it's a new game. Okay, that's great. But when you jump into the game, the first thing they're gonna see is the damn main menu screen.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing from this right now, if you look at how the main menu screen is right now, and you look at this main menu screen, this shit just looks like it's just been inverted. And
Yeah,
it
that's
looks like and
exactly. There was this one dude in the comment section. He was like, "It looks like they just inverted the colors. This looks lazy as hell." And then people
exactly
jumped on him, and they were
this
like,
is
You're so ungrateful. You're such an idiot. Capcom's amazing. They work so hard." I was like, oh.
it's a lazy way to make it. It's a lazy way to make a new main menu screen, especially for a new version. Of a game that supposed to be upgraded. New mechanics in the game, extra content, arcade mode that should have been in the game from the first place.
They're gonna mess
Let me
up the
not
first
like
impression again.
that's what I'm saying. But for casuals, I guess if casuals didn't see the main menu for the first time, you're like, oh look, this main menu screen looks okay. I don't. To be honest, I would have been fine if I had to choose between this new main menu screen and the old one. I would have been okay with the old one, even though
Yeah,
I
it's
think that
easier
one
on the
looks
eyes.
yeah, even though I think that one looks bland too. But I mean, whatever. Like it just everything's gold, and I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to impress the casuals to get them to buy the game. But whose idea was it? Oh, how do we get the casuals to get excited about the new upgrade? Let's turn the menu gold.
like
But what about a completely new UI? Get out.
exactly. Let me if you look at Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, the
Oh,
Ultra Street Fighter 4, that was a decent example of a new
the
UI.
the
What?
stupidest excuse that I've heard for this game was so people were like this stuff should have been available at launch. And then the excuse people made, they were like, "Oh well, if that was the case, this game wouldn't come out until January." And freaking, they were like, "And that's dumb because we would miss all the amazing tournaments and stuff." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
This is exactly why the game flopped. These hardcore people, they're only thinking about themselves. They're just like, "Oh, we wouldn't get tournaments if the game didn't come out earlier." That's why the game flopped. You got an incomplete game in exchange for being able to make it onto the Pro Tour. And you're okay with this. This is idiotic, but the casuals weren't. The game flopped. Tekken outsold its year's worth of sales in a month. Like, open your freaking eyes. If the game doesn't sell, you're not getting Street Fighter for much longer. Unless, well, then again, they could keep pumping you full of DLC because you'll probably just buy it all anyway. But who knows how long this is gonna go? We saw Marvel Infinite sales not too long ago. The game flopped in the U.S., in the UK, and in Japan. Japan has sold 8,000 first week. UK reached number 12 in terms of sales, and in terms of the US, it's number 19 for most downloaded game on PSN in September. And that is not a good look. And Event Hubs is damage controlling, talking about we gotta wait for physical sales. I'm pretty sure those physical sales aren't looking good. Like, people notice there's no X-Men. You're gonna take out the poster boy for Marvel and tell people to just accept it and buy the game. And then you wonder why the sales numbers are low. That's not how business works. You're supposed to give people a reason to want to buy the product. And with Marvel Infinite, you just you took a step back. This is supposed to be the upgraded version of the game, better than Marvel 3. Gameplay wise, it might be, but in terms of presentation, this game looks like it's This game looks like this could have been Marvel 3, and Marvel 3 could have been Marvel 4. I'm sorry for rambling. Go ahead, man.
I found some. I found some screenshots.
You did?
Like actual screenshots.
Really? Where'd you get them from?
Shadaloo CRI.
The heck is that?
I don't know, but yeah, I
Like,
found some stuff that we could actually use. Oh shit! What is that?
okay, so
Where'd they get this shit? Oh,
they changed. So they changed the stage thing too. The
yeah, they
stage
changed the
selection.
character. Yeah, the stage select screen. I mean, if anything, it just shows you how many stages there are actually in the game. There are quite a few stages. Not to mention, um, not to mention that there's also those alternate stages, those alternate those alternate versions of some stages and everything. The stage select screen, it has a little gold trim around it, with the gold timer thing. It's just pretty much they just had like a gold overhaul. It's and I mean I think the new stage select screen is okay. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. It
I
just
see people don't like the new character select screen.
it looks yeah, actually let's talk about that because the stage select screen there's not much to talk about. The character select screen I don't think it fits Street Fighter, to be honest. No. This looks more
It
like
looks like
something.
KOF.
Yeah, this looks like KOF or something that you would probably use in like CVS or something like that. Um,
Like I don't mind it, but like I was
I
thinking
don't
about that. I was like, this looks
mind
like
it, but I
KOF.
can't. If anything, would if you ask for my opinion personally, what I would like is just to show character portraits, like actual like animated not like 3D character models that you use for the character select screen,
Mm-hmm.
but actual like I shouldn't say like cartoon, but like artwork, like character artwork, like how you would see it in like Blaze and everything. When you select the character, it shows like their character portrait and everything like that. I would rather have that. I think that's a little bit more interesting, but it's whatever they want. Maybe they think if they did that, it would be a step down or whatever. But the
You still
layout
have what?
looks.
Still
Hmm?
have like 2 and almost half years to go with this
Yeah.
game.
Yep, still have a long way to go with this game.
Maybe
The
they changed it because they needed more room for the.
yeah, I mean the layout looks okay. Um, I don't mind it. It doesn't look as cluttered to me as it did before.
Why is everything like so shiny now?
It's because they want it to look new, and the shiny gold overhaul, dude. I'm telling you, that's what it
They
is.
should have just called this like Street Fighter 5 Gold Edition or some crap. Because that's what I'm seeing. Everything is just gold.
Yeah, dude. Or they could have just called it Super Street Fighter 5. I would have been fine with that. Um, Oh, also in the top right of this character select screen, not the screen, but the top right of the character select layout, you can see where there's an empty slot. I'm pretty sure that's for Zeku, because we all know Zeku's gonna be in the game at the end of the season. Uh, and
Didn't they say they're
that
about to reveal another surprise soon or something?
did they?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
probably
whatever surprise
Zeku.
it is not gonna be a surprise. Uh,
Yeah, PC gamers already data mine freaking.
PC
It's like nothing with this
gamers.
game is surprise. Capcom or not Capcom. The Master Race just leaks everything they try to hide.
This is something interesting though. If you look at the versus screen, the character versus screen is next. You'll see yeah, it looks gold again. Now this kind
Ooh.
of looks like this kind of looks like some what's the word I'm looking for? Some I can't even find the word right now. I just
It's
don't
too
think it
covered
really
in gold.
too covered in gold, but it reminds me of something that like not like
Can we
WWE,
get an
but like
announcer that isn't generic as hell?
yeah. This like it doesn't remind it's not WWE, but it's kind of reminds me of like some sort of
It does look like WWE.
yeah, but that's not the right thing I'm looking at. It does look like WWE, like with the versus select screen, but it's also something else. But anyways, what I thought that was interesting about this new versus screen is that now they show you what V trigger your character and your opponent's character is using, because there's gonna be every character is gonna have 2 V triggers now. So, but
Yeah.
so far in these versus screens, they have not. I have only seen the first V triggers, like V trigger 1. They haven't shown off V trigger 2 in these versus screens, so we don't even have any idea of what these characters' second V triggers are gonna be. Uh, let's see what else. What else do I have? Do I have everything? I think I'm missing one. And last but not least, if I
You
can
didn't
get
talk
it.
about the rumored characters.
Oh, no, I'll get to that in a second. Last but not least, we have one more image for this new UI overhaul. The main
Is it
UI,
the main gold?
the
Oh
main
my
goal.
god, I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
What the
So when your character's health bar is full, it's gonna be gold. The timer at the top of the screen is gold. Even the fight, even the even the typography for the fight uh for the fight thing is gold. Like it's just all gold.
game makes me feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. This is a freaking
Not
gold guns.
not to mention um the little player identification icon at the top for player 2. It has a gold trim around it, which is
Wait,
ins
oh my god, I'm about to light Twitter up.
it's
Oh
free.
my god.
It's ridiculous. It's just gold everything. This is an excessive use. This is an excessive amount of gold used for the UI. I think they could have made it a little bit more interesting, but it's whatever, dude. Um, I mean, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of all this gold and everything. It literally looks like the same UI, just gold for the most part. And I feel like this is a lazy way to make a new UI for apparently a new version of the game. Pretty much
Why are we
season
working
3.
so hard?
Uh, but I guess that's enough about the UI. Where do I wanna talk about? I'll talk about the rumored characters. Not rumored, but pretty much like yeah. I'll talk about the rumored characters in a second. I want to go into the I want to go into the V's, like the new V trigger stuff, because these images I just found look pretty interesting to me actually. So where do I want to start? Hold on, just UI V trigger gallery. Actually, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the extra battle mode. I don't know. Did you remember what Vesper said about the extra battle mode?
Nope. Oh,
All
I
right.
remember they removed survival mode apparently. Is
Wait,
that
what?
true?
I never knew about that.
I don't know. It might not be true, but I saw people in the comment section talking about that.
Okay. Well, I I I never read anything about them Capcom removing survival mode, but if they did, I mean, whatever. I guess.
Yeah, I didn't I
I
didn't
won't
see
miss it.
anything about the extra battle modes, but
Okay, well, in the extra battle mode, you're gonna fight. You're gonna be able to. What does it say on this website? Fight against unique enemies. Defeat the
oh
golden
yeah,
colored
yeah, yeah.
Shadaloo soldiers to
What
get fight money.
the gold?
Gold color Shadaloo soldiers to get fight money. There may even be opponents wearing special alternate costumes.
Oh
So
yeah,
pretty much
yeah, I
what the
saw
thing
that. If you
with
beat the
this is that
ultimate costume character, you get the
yeah,
costume. Or knowing Capcom, it'll probably just be the ability to buy it for fight money.
yeah, something like that. And as far as I can tell right now from this one image, it looks like these are gonna be costumes exclusive to extra battle mode. So
Yeah.
what I mean is that these aren't the costumes that you're gonna have a chance to obtain through extra battle mode aren't gonna be, say, the premium battle costumes or the school uniform or swimsuit costumes that you have, but you have an opportunity to purchase in the Street Fighter 5 shop. These are gonna be new costumes that you can only get through extra battle mode. in order to use in the game. As far as I know so far, that could be completely different from what I'm talking about, but this is just from that one image I'm looking at, so just take that with a grain of salt. And it looks like for Rashid, you're gonna be able to get this Beautiful Joe costume for Rashid.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. It looks really goofy, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. Beautiful Joe's a cool character. I love Beautiful Joe in Marvel 3. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much an extra battle mode. Is you'll be able to gain fight money, and it doesn't look like you'll gain that much fight money from the Golden Shadowloo members. It looks like you'll get like 30 fight money per member,
Did you
something
say
like that.
30?
Yeah, I said 30.
That's trash.
Look at it right here. It says 30 FM right here. Hold on.
That's disgusting. That
let me
is.
pass it.
And, oh yeah, someone tried to defend this too. People were talking about how you get like no fight money, and then someone was like, "Yeah, and it will stay low. You need to buy the content." I'm like, "Oh,
I know, dude.
disgusting."
Let's see. What else are we gonna discuss here? Because that was extra battle mode. Let's move on to the gallery mode. Something that I think should have been included. I don't believe Street Fighter 4 in general, like the whole Street Fighter 4 series. I don't believe that had a gallery mode at all. So it's kind of cool that this is in the game. I mean, there's a lot of games in fighting you now that have a gallery mode. I believe Skullgirls has some sort of gallery mode. BlazBlue definitely has a gallery mode. That shit, there's a lot of shit to get into BlazBlue gallery mode.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear has a gallery mode. Under Night and Birth has a gallery mode. I'm not sure about Injustice or like MK or anything like that because I don't really play those games like that. But pretty much,
Most likely they do. Usually when it comes to content, the NetherRealm games usually have the most.
Yeah, I like gallery mode just because it's just like a completion thing, and it's cool to have it's cool to have this artwork to look at, especially. But yeah, this is just pretty much for a completion thing. I'm pretty sure there'll be I don't think you'll make these things purchasable with fight money. I'm pretty sure you'll just unlock it over time or maybe do certain tasks in the game to get this. But let's talk about this one image from gallery mode. That's all that has. Hold on. It has a picture of the king himself. Let's look at this. First of all, you already know who that is. That's Sagat. And there's a lot of speculation of people saying that Sagat is going to be in the new version of Street Fighter 5.
People are saying Sakura is rumored, but I don't know where those rumors came from.
I think Sakura is gonna be in the game.
I don't know. I'm gonna just wait for the Master Race data mine the game again.
But
like,
yeah.
If I don't see Sakura, man, I'm probably gonna have to put this game on hiatus.
Well, I don't see Sakura and Viper. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be playing this game for.
Fighters is about to come out, and I'm not even gonna lie, man. Not getting a VIP code, and just not getting a beta code in general made me feel some type of way. Like when that game comes out, man, I'm gonna make them.
God, dude.
They're not gonna forgive me next time. I'm gonna make sure.
Okay, and also there's over 200 pieces of artwork waiting to be unlocked in the gallery mode. But yeah, this Sagat image. I just want to talk about this real quick because it's gonna lead into the next thing. But Sagat is literally smack dab in the center of this image, and a lot of people are talking about how Sagat's gonna be the first character in Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. For the DLC pack, which I don't doubt at all. I'm not saying that's true or that's false, but
and then it's the rest of those stupid Mad Gear characters.
Yeah, you have there's Birdie. I don't know who that is on the right side, but there's Adon. I think that's Sagat again at the left. I don't know where else who else those other characters are, but yeah, Sagat is probably gonna be the first DLC character. Like I said, it's most likely going to be him. There's a lot of speculation going on about it. And oh yeah, let's talk about arcade mode. So I don't know if you I don't know if you knew about it, Katie, but there's
I
gonna be, I
didn't.
think, like 6 different arcade modes per
Yeah,
character that you
yeah.
can choose from, go
Isn't it
through.
apparently like based on a part of the Street Fighter timeline or something?
Yeah, so you're gonna have Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 3 series, Street Fighter 4, and then Street Fighter 5. And people and the interesting is about this is that people were talking about you're gonna be fighting characters that appeared in that series of Street Fighter. So for example, in Street Fighter 1, people were talking about how there's really only like 4 characters in Street Fighter, 4 main characters in Street Fighter 1, which is Ryu,
Mm.
Ken, Birdie, and then Sagat, right? So people are saying that Sagat's gonna be like, the final character in that arcade mode, in
Hmm.
that version of arcade mode for Street Fighter 5. And people are saying about, okay, there's Sagat's definitely gonna be a character in arcade edition, but that's gonna be playable. So like people are just making speculation that Sagat's gonna be in the game. Like I said, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past them.
If they're gonna have one based off Street Fighter 2, I pray that Blanca is not in this freaking game.
There's no way they're gonna put Blanc in the game.
Do not add Blanca.
I really think they're gonna bury that character.
They need to bury. But it's Ono. That's his favorite character. They probably won't.
Give a fuck about Ono. I don't want no Blanca. But and also
Nah, man.
at the end of every arcade, for the ending of every arcade, you're gonna be able to see this little comic strip for every mode in arcade mode for every character. You're gonna have a little comic strip to view, and in this comic strip that they're showing, it's Bison and Sagat, Sagat's just like everywhere on the comic strip. So like, people are just saying that Capcom's showing Sagat everywhere in the Street Fighter 5 in this Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition news. Sagat's definitely gonna be a character. You know, all this
They
stuff
need
about Sagat.
they need to give people a reason to want to buy the game. So we already low tier God is gonna have a fit.
Yeah, because he hates Shotokan characters. But there you go. There's that. Um, I believe that's everything except for one more thing.
You didn't mention Evil Ryu.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, there's also speculation that Evil Ryu is gonna be a character in the game. I honestly don't think he's gonna be. I mean, this I can't put it past them thinking that Evil Ryu is gonna be a character in the game because he was a character in Street Fighter 4. He was a character in Street Fighter Alpha 3.
I don't want to see him.
To be honest, I could care less if he was in the game or not. I think it'd be interesting, I guess. I think I would I would be cool with it just because I mained Evil Ryu in Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition and Ultra. So, I mean, would I would I cry if he doesn't show up as a character in the game? No, not really. I mean, I play Karn. I like Karn over Evil Ryu any day. So there's that. But I mean, honestly, if anything, the only reason people are saying that Evil Ryu is gonna be a character is because of the trailer that they showed off for Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, which
Yeah,
was I think Akuma like kicked Ryu.
he
Akuma
was
kicked
like
Ryu
beating
and
him
Ryu,
up.
yeah, he was like beating him up and he got like this scar on him and Ryu looked really angry. So anytime Ryu gets angry, he goes and he gives into the Setsui no Hado and he goes in like the evil Ryu mode. So that's speculation on Evil Ryu being a playable character. If anything, I honestly feel like Ryu's just gonna have a Evil Ryu V trigger, but like I said,
Yeah,
I have
maybe
no
that
clue.
would look
I have no
cool.
clue. I think that'd be cool. I'd rather have that, but you never know. Actually, never mind. I don't think Ryu's gonna have an Evil Ryu V trigger because I just saw this image. Let's talk about this image real quick. Uh, this is gonna lead into the V trigger subtopic. So as we all know now, every character is gonna have 2 V triggers in Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, right? So there's these 4 images that I got from Shadowloo CR. CRI, something like that. I forgot what's the name of this place. Shadaloo CRI, some. And let me just show you this real quick. This image is an image of Ryu doing some sort of move. It looks like some sort of punching move.
Yeah.
Some sort of like punching move that he gets from his Hadoken energy. And you can see that at the bottom left corner it says for the at the bottom corner where the V meter is, it says V trigger 2 and the meter is currently draining. So I'm assuming that has something to do with his second V trigger that he has. Whatever it may be. So yeah, that just debunked my Evil Ryu V trigger thing. So he's probably, so if anything, is he's gonna be a playable character or not? I'm not sure. Like I said, I would care less if he is or not, but
Then you say there were 4 images. What are the 3 other ones?
here I'm about to show you. This one, looks like Ken's second V trigger activation. Oh wait, I posted the same thing. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Ken's second V trigger activation right here. I don't know what that could possibly be. It's another fire one,
Yeah.
of course, because you know Ken's all about the flames. Uh, like I said, I have no idea what this could possibly be, to be honest. It looks interesting just because I like Ken. I think Ken's a fun character to play in all versions of Street Fighter. Um, yeah, so it's definitely an activation. I think it's definitely some sort of like V trigger transformation. At least I think so. That's what it looks like. Because you know how some characters had the V trigger transformation, it gives them, it changes the property of some of their moves or whatever. Some
Yeah.
characters V triggers is just a single move. Other characters are, or maybe some sort of like setup thing or whatever. But I think this is gonna be a transformation V trigger, just like Ken's first one. But
Mm-hmm.
like I said, we're not too sure about it yet. Whatever images are there? Oh, Chun-Li's and Birdie's. So let me show you Chun-Li's. Actually, I'm gonna show Birdie's first, actually. So if I can find it. Birdie's second V trigger. I'm not sure where this could possibly be. Maybe it's something from the Street Fighter Alpha games, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure because I didn't really play Street Fighter Alpha that much. I played more. I played more Third Strike. Um, like I said, I'm not sure where this could be. It looks like just a single move. And it looks like it hits pretty low. I don't think you have to block it low. That'd be crazy. But because look at the range on that thing.
Yeah.
He's hitting Manat with his chains, but I think it's just gonna be a single move. I'm not too sure what else it could be. We're just gonna have to see when they show off more arcade edition stuff. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. There's not really much to talk about for Birdie's V trigger.
Yeah.
All I know is it just looks like it's a single move and it has some decent range on it. And it looks like it's gonna be it's gonna be a 3-bar V trigger, by the way. So I'm not sure what Ken's V trigger. I don't know Ken's V trigger is gonna be 2-bar or 3-bar. I don't know if Ryu's second V trigger is gonna be 2-bar or 3-bar. Not too sure about that. But let's see what else. Oh yeah, Chun-Li's V trigger too. It looks like it's another activation transformation V trigger. And you can tell because of the timer bar. The timer that's on the V trigger gauge. Here you go. That's Chun-Li's. It looks like the activation animation. She's hitting Vega with something. I don't know. It looks kind of similar to to that one super that she had in Third Strike. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Kikyosho, something like that. But the animation looks a little similar to that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what it could possibly be. It's hard to tell, but that's what the
Looks
V
like it could be
triggers are
used
gonna.
for like anti-air purposes. I don't know.
I don't know what it could possibly be,
It could
dude.
be like some anti-projectile, anti-air.
I don't want another anti-projectile thing. There's so many of those in this game. There's so many ways to evade and bypass projectiles in this game. It's not this game is like anti-projectile the game. Like they don't want you to zone in this game. It's all about
It's
offense.
because of
It's
them
fuck.
casuals, man.
It's
They don't know how to beat projectiles.
just
I remember I was watching this dude's video. He was talking about how he used to play Marvel 2 in the arcade, and apparently, if you tried to zone people out, then a bunch of people would try to throw you off the machine. I'm like, get out of here. I don't know what arcade that's going down in. Ain't having that. That's not what I pay for. But yeah, is that everything? I
I
think
think that's everything.
I think Ryu's thing might be like, I don't know, some like E trigger that punishes people for blocking. I don't know.
I'm not too sure. I can't. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
Well, Ryu already has a already
like
has like
it's like
guard
the
breaking stuff.
it's
I
like
don't
the
know.
only hint I have is like, who's that he's hitting Bison?
Yeah,
Yeah, like he took damage from whatever that was he hit him with.
yeah. But it doesn't look like he got any. I can't tell if Bison actually
Yeah,
like got is like received hits done from that or not. I'm not too
yeah,
sure,
it's like what the
but
heck is going on?
I have no clue. But as far
That's
as
that
I
all
can
the
tell,
pictures.
that's all the pictures that matter really.
Oh, there's one missing.
Where?
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the.
Where's it? It's a missing picture. What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, gee. Yeah,
Um,
that's everything. Except for that last picture right there. That's clearly from Guilty Gear, but Ken is the next DLC character.
yep, that's right. Yeah, but that's everything. That's all this. That's all the stuff for Street Fighter Five Arcade Edition. All the news that we have on it right
Yeah.
now. At least there's probably gonna be some more news later. They're probably gonna show off the V triggers for each character. They're probably and we definitely and sometime down the line these season 3 characters are gonna get leaked.
Right.
So
Will you guys be buying Street Fighter V Arcade Edition? Or if you already
yeah,
have Street Fighter V, will you be playing the game? Let us know.
yeah. Let us know. Will I be playing the game? Um, I don't. I definitely don't play it as much as I used to. And shit, sorry, I dropped my phone. I
Playing
definitely.
Marvel.
I've been playing Marvel and yeah, just other stuff. I've been busy. I have like 800 hours in Street Fighter Five. If the game interests me more, I probably have double that by now. But um, I I probably play Street Fighter Five Arcade Edition just for the fact the game mechanics. So far the extra the second V trigger for every character sounds pretty interesting to me, and I'm intrigued to find out what each character's second V trigger is going to be. And like I said, there's probably going to be new game mechanics as well, and a balance patch, of course, because it's a new year Street Fighter Five. So that's probably going to go down
Will
as well.
Fong actually be good?
They need to give Fong like a gun or something, because
That's what people were
Fong
saying, and then someone replied in before he just shoots poison on the ground with it. Oh my god.
Fong has the worst V trigger in the game. Like I don't know how they're gonna top Necalli's V trigger. His V trigger hands down has to be the best in the game. Because this balancing thing is gonna be crazy for these V triggers. And also, like I said, we don't know what new mechanics are gonna add. We don't know what mechanics that they're possibly gonna remove, like the crush counter system. Do you think they're gonna remove that? I honestly don't
Oh,
think so. I honestly
they will
don't think
not.
they're
They
gonna
will
remove
not
that.
remove. And
Um,
I highly doubt that they're removing survival mode, like people are saying.
if there's any single thing that
They
I
need to
want them
make
to
it
remove from the
easier though.
game, yeah. If there's anything that I want them to remove to the game, please, please, please reduce the in-game frame input delay, please. But they're not gonna do that. They haven't done it yet.
Nobody's complained about it in forever. What the heck going
I
on? They're probably gonna keep it at 6.
I've been complaining about it. I want it gone.
It probably won't be gone. They'll probably reduce it down to like 4 or whatever, and then never touch it again.
Well, that's fine. 4 frame in-game input delay is like the average for these fighting games, which is fine. It's barely noticeable. That's what it was to Street Fighter 4. So I would be fine with that. But 6, I don't know. But that's pretty much it. Are you guys gonna buy? For all you guys who have skipped out on base Street Fighter 5, are you gonna get the Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition? And for everyone that stopped playing Street Fighter 5 during some time in these past year and some months, will you be picking the game back up again?
No, unless I get
Yeah,
Sakura.
yeah, I already know you won't. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll play the game, at least for a little bit, just to see what's up. And if I like it enough to continue playing it, I'll keep playing it. But I really want Sakura, and I really want Viper. I really want Oro. Sagat would be cool.
Not cute.
Yeah, that'd be
But
cool.
like that won't be the make or break factor. The only make or break factor is whether I get Sakura or not. If not, then I'll see what's up. But then I'm focusing on Dragon Ball and cross tag battle.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
That's it. We're out now.
Yeah, we're out later.